Today we have with us someone who has mastered the art of creating sophisticated spaces. Interior designing degree from Centre of England, worked with brands such as Taj Groups, Marriott Groups, D Decor, JMT, Fab India, to name a few. 20 years in this industry, she has seen the changes very closely. Truly a visionary designer who believes in pushing her own boundaries and creating something creative and new every time. Sonal Sahani. Hi, ma'am. Welcome to the JMT edit.
Hi Palak, it's always a pleasure being with you guys.
So, ma'am, when I say that you have witnessed the industry for 20 years, you have seen a lot of changes in the industry. So, what do you think there are major changes in this industry over the time?
So gradually people are becoming very aware of their atmosphere they're staying in, especially even after COVID times. People have started staying more indoors, work from home has become more prevalent. So people are actually putting a lot of effort in interiors and fabrics, home furnishings, artifacts, and each individual house is a home now.
Yeah, so people have become more aware about what they are buying or where they are investing in the curtains industry as well.
Oh, yes, of course.
So, ma'am, what do you think are the major trends in the furnishing industry this year?
This year, I think the whole shift has moved from velvets and royal fabrics to more sustainable and natural looking elements like cotton blends, linen blends with fibers which are recycled or derived from plants. So the whole shift has become recyclable.
Recyclable. So, do you think sustainability as a trend is here to stay for a long time?
It is already prevalent in the West, and slowly, of course, India is catching up. In fact, I would say it's an entire 360 degrees now. As a community, we were always very good at handcrafted stuff and appliques and block printing and stuff like that. Actually, originated from India, which got lost in the entire thing.
Because of maybe Western culture.
Yeah, because the entire shift was Western, but now India, as we all know, is a very, very big market, and the entire shift is back to our Indian
So,
roots.
do you think Indian designs are coming back? Like people are preferring more Indian designs over like Western designs?
So I would say Indian influence, Indian heritage has always been a part of the culture in interior. It's just the way we perceive it. Now, Indian motifs like a paisley, which came back from Persia, actually originated from India. It was known as a carrier, but by the time it reached Persia,
They changed the
they,
name.
they changed the name to paisley, and it was sent back to India from the West.
So, ma'am, according to you, what industry trend, maybe from the past year, is here to stay for the next 5 years?
Again, as I mentioned, a lot of textures, a lot of cotton blends, natural looking fabrics which are always going to do well. People are also becoming conscious and using playful, bright colors now, which was not seen earlier.
Ma'am, now we are doing this segment especially for our retailers.
Right.
That when they curate the books,
Right.
they know what the trends are going on. So, while sourcing a fabric for a retailer, what should he prioritize right now for 2025?
So I think interiors, and while choosing your home furnishings, it comes at a position where the consumer or the customer is pretty well aware of how his or her space is going to turn up. We are at a space where when a buyer comes to us, they exactly know whether their house is going to be a modern or an Indian. So they are not so lost as you would see when they start doing their homes. So to that, I would say it's easier for them, and it's easier for us also to offer them in curated books, emphasize on maybe colors or maybe linen. So that way, if we offer them catalogs which are curated, it's easier even for our distributors.
So the customer exactly knows nowadays what he wants. He has a mood board ready कि मेरे को मेरा घर ऐसा चाहिए.
Yes.
So like we do in JMT, we have a curated book for everything. So that's
Right.
what you are trying to say maybe.
That's right. That's what the trends are, and it becomes easier. Nobody has the time today, So if the books are ready and curated, it's very easy for the customer to come.
So, ma'am, what design and color element is the 2025 color? What do you think is 2025 color of the year?
So 2025, I would say, is going to go more towards blues, like deep blues back, but they are going to be a little more fresher and effervescent. This year, it's a beige and a mocha mousse color, which is an earthen tone, which we all know by now. But next year there'll be a lot of greens, a lot of soft butter yellows, sunshine yellows.
Some earthy color,
Earthy colors,
the earthy
yeah.
color palette is
But
coming
it's
back.
but it's going to be a grade higher. Like from beige, you would actually see blues, yellow tones. Also, greens is here to
Greens
stay.
yeah. So, ma'am, from your years of experience, some tips for the customers, like the end real customers. So, ma'am, India is a very budgeted market.
True.
Everybody doesn't have, the budget to spend so much money on their homes.
Right.
So, somebody who's doing their home on a budget, what is that one furnishing fabric they should definitely invest in?
I think since our climate, an Indian climate, is quite humid and warm throughout, and we don't see a lot of winter actually happening, I think a sheer fabric is a must in every home. Also, there's a lot of drama happening now. You will see in our collections in JMT this year, we have a great array of sheer fabrics with a lot of play of textures and colors this year.
So, ma'am, people are going very aesthetic these days. At home, there has to be one space which is to be a little bright. Colors can be added. So, what, according to you, is that one space people can go a little, they can take risk with their colors. Maybe they can go a little bright.
So I would not say necessary bright again. I would actually, say that again would be a very individual choice. But the area which can be a very experimental area would be either a small nook which is your workspace where you work from. Another area could be your TV room, or nowadays in a lot of houses, people have started. Even the Gen Zs have actually stopped going out that much. They have more of home parties. So whenever we are designing homes now, we actually have small rooms which are play rooms or card rooms where they have PlayStation, they have bean bags, and they have floor cushions on the floor. So you can add color and texture, and that's the place where
more
your friends,
inviting place. It has to be
so that would be another area which.
So, ma'am, for our retailers who are coming for an exhibition in 2025 in Geo, what do you think they should expect from JMRV, because you have curated the books?
Yes, it's always been a magical journey with y'all. The kind of leeway and the freedom I get here is unmatched, and I just love being associated with you guys. There's a lot. In fact, I would not like to disclose a lot right now. I want everybody to come and visit us at the stall. Even the stall is going to be a little top notch and different from what we've done in the past years. Of course, as we said, we always keep up to the trends, and the main value of JMhavir is that we actually provide fabrics which are affordable to all, and they look just fab.
So you get the price with the quality.
Yeah.
So let's do a fun rapid fire round. You have to be fast and quick.
Okay, I'll try.
Minimalistic or maximalistic trend of 2025?
Mediumistic, I would say. Not too much, not too little.
Cotton, linen, sheer, silk. Your pick for the year.
This year it's linen for sure. Although I have a special thing for shears, but this year it's linen.
What textile trend you secretly hope disappears?
Disappears. The same boring old couches which are always seen in the chocolate brown and the maroon colors. I'm done.
If you could instantly bring one forgotten textile trend, what would it be?
Our lovely handcrafted, motifs of India, maybe block print or kantha work.
So, prints or neutral shades?
Prints are doing pretty well now, and of course, prints add a lot of drama and value to your room. Yeah. Prints.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for doing JMT Edit with us.
So
this is our new bedsheet collection of JMRV textiles. Thank you for doing this with us, the JMT Edit. We hope to see you in our Geo exhibition this year.
Sure, I'll be there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.